Clash of Clans is ancient, and so are some of its features.
Hell no, man.
So that's why its community has been suggesting ideas for years, like being able to tax clan members as leader. S tier. So I'm here to rank several of your dumb ideas and see if any of them even make sense. Exhausted Furnace suggests that Clash of Clans add chess pieces as 1x1 decorations into the game. Although Clash of Clans has previously collabed with chess.com, this doesn't seem like too bad of an idea, but in this gem greedy economy, I might have to pass. Solid B tier. Gearing up your archer towers, wizard towers, and cannons is a cool addition to Clash of Clans, but what if you were to gear up the geared up buildings again? According to Tom181211, he suggested to make it possible to gear up your geared up buildings, and honestly, that's a lot better than whatever we got for the Town Hall 17 merged weapon. They practically removed the Eagle artillery for no reason. C tier. Clash of Clans attacking has gotten significantly easier over the past few years, so why not make it even easier? Introducing the rumbling to Clash of Clans. Instead of measly troops, you can attack with different titans, giving opponents no chance to recover. Easy S tier. A more realistic idea that I saw was a high quality post by Puzzle Score, suggesting how Clash of Clans widgets become a thing, and honestly, I couldn't agree more. Sometimes the Clash of Clans notifications aren't always accurate, and that's if I'm lucky enough not to miss them. Having a large screen widget for different aspects of the game is possibly the most genius idea ever. S tier. One of the most rewarding parts of attacking is the loot, but although we can attack faster and easier, it doesn't always compensate for the loot, especially since there are a lot of new unique resources in the game. That's why it's a lot easier to attack and receive all the different resources at once. Clash of Clans releases a new Town Hall every 12 months or so, and with Town Hall 18 just around the corner, a lot of clashers are having ideas on how it should look. C tier. Oh nah, somebody commented they have to upgrade the upper Town Hall to level 18 and merge the buildings for Town Hall 19. Never mind, I'm moving this down to D tier. Okay, and what on earth is this thing? Town Hall 18. This is not Town Hall 18. What is it with you guys and stacking Town Halls? This Town Hall 11 has every single previous Town Hall just stacked on top of it, and it's definitely something a 10-year-old me would have believed. C tier. Speaking of Town Hall 18, every Town Hall so far has come out with a signature new unique defense, something strong and useful, but not too flashy. Clash of Clans has a lot of buttons, some of them to attack, farm, or loot, and some of them do nothing. Overgarlic suggested to add a potion where the revenge button will work for 1 hour. C tier. Siege machines in Clash of Clans are super useful, allowing you to carry your troops to a certain section of the village during a raid. But they have one slight problem. They're all very plain, until it was suggested that the level 5 battle blimp should get remodeled to look like the blimp from the Justice scenery. And honestly, that's a pretty unique idea that provides flair to something that's pretty boring. Solid A tier. A lot of max players are unmotivated to play the game because there's nothing left to grind for, and the content that Supercell can reach will easily be maxable given the time it takes them to create, in contrast to the time spent maxed. Hence why the upvoter suggested decorations that max players can keep depositing loot towards to keep motivated and eventually earn that statue or decoration. It's a neat feature that Supercell should incorporate instead of just supercharging defenses. S tier. Idea suggestion. KANE is the new super P.E.K.K.A troop. The next idea is suggested by Amarth Gamer, and it's an interesting display of what seems to be like a unique Clan Castle Treasury collection system, where you don't have to take out all the gold / elixir / dark elixir at once, rather you can pull them out separately. Solid B tier. Builder base revamp update idea. Please, I just want to do my hero upgrades. Toilet Verse Guide suggested that the underused pets get a rework / buff, starting with the Lassie, and that is to introduce a special ability Defense Hunter. When attacking a defense, damage is increased by 50%. Next up, the Yak. Introduce splash damage back. When this pet was released, it dealt area splash damage, however it is shortly nerfed afterwards. And lastly, the Poison Lizard. Reduce movement speed and increase range. Reduce movement speed means it doesn't kamikaze itself in the first 5 seconds into an attack. Increasing its range can allow it to stay alive for longer behind a hero, so it can do more DPS. This post is pretty in-depth and deserves an S tier. National flags were once part of Clash of Clans until the decorations were removed on June 27th, 2022. Supercell decided to remove them from the game as they stated that the Clash universe is a fancy realm with a cast of wild, zany, and often humorous characters, And while some things in Clash may draw ideas from various inspirations, we want to keep the Clash universe separate from real life references. Anyways, although national flags are removed, I still think it's a good idea to incorporate other flags into the game. For example, similar schemes suggested that clan flags become a customizable, movable decoration in the Clash village, and honestly, I'm surprised that the team hasn't come up with that beforehand. S tier. Over the past few years, walls have been getting more and more hate for their sheer uselessness and a robbery of price. So, Greatest Cat Alive suggested the Great Wall, stating some of y'all wanted to spend Dark Elixir on walls. Here you go. The wall is also Root Rider resistant, but limited to one large piece. Troops can't destroy it and must go around it. Even flying troops can't fly that high. Legend says that even 48 super wall breakers couldn't make a dent on it. And as much as I hate it, at least it's a unique upgrade to the wall system. B tier. Achievements have been in Clash of Clans ever since I can remember, but it's truly something that max players forget about because they're never updated with some new tasks tailored to higher max players. It would be a great way to encourage people to attack and reward them with gems. Never mind. Although new achievements might be a bit of a hassle, Supercell could always add something like an experience reward concept. Based off of your level in the game, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just a small incentive that rewards players for their hard work and dedication on their village, starting from small rewards like magic items and getting chests at higher levels. A tier. Speaking of chests, they have always never managed to please me, giving me the worst of the worst rewards, even when I get a legendary. Hence, Exhausted Furnace suggested that war layout sceneries can be pulled from chests. It might be a good idea for some people, but as it stands, I don't think anyone needs that. C tier. One thing that I would love to get more from chests is ore. Ore is such a scarce resource these days, most free-to-play players barely have any of it. And if they do, it's a lot more of the shiny and glowy ore rather than the starry ore. That's why Express Ads suggests that the game incorporate an ore expedition building, similar to a forge where you assign builders to gather one type of the 3 ore, and the amount of ore collected depends on the hiring cost and building's level. Solid B tier. And last but not least, we have someone suggesting the release of the 6th hero to be Natureborn. For those of you who don't know, Natureborn was a Clash mini character that no longer exists because that game kind of died. But I think it's a good idea to bring in good characters from a dead game like Clash Mini to reuse concepts and not totally throw them out the window. B tier. Okay, but who's this next hero? I had a lot of fun making this video and might make a part 2, so if you want your ideas to be featured, join the Discord and leave your proposals in the ideas channel. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video next. Peace out and take care.